Hi, it's Sue. Long time no see. I'm sorry about that. I haven't posted a YouTube video for a few weeks, I think. I've been busy. I've been working outdoors a fair bit. The weather's been fine, so it's a good chance to catch up around here before the warmer weather, if we ever get any, comes back. But I have also been working in my craft room. And what I've been doing, I joined Marguerite Miller's group, Collage Art Collective. And a great bunch of ladies over there, and there's at least one gentleman, and some fabulous collage, very inspirational. And at the moment, there is a bit of a challenge to make prompt cards. You could read all about it over on the site and probably on Marguerite's, her page. So I've been making these cards, and I've made my cards at 5.5 by 3.5. and rounded the corners. At the moment, they're blank on the other side, but I probably will do some collage or cover them at least and add the prompt cards. These little tickets and the little prompts. So this one was a receipt. This one was a calendar, or a portion of a calendar. And this one was a children's story illustration, and of course Peter Rabbit. So that's what I've been working on, and they take me ages, I've got to say. I fiddle around for a long time with most collage, but with these, yeah, I have, because I've tried to do things a bit different to the way I normally do. Anyway, I've also been making Rolodex cards, and I haven't done very many of those, but they too are fun. And they use, I mean, that's the size of a Rolodex card, and they use tiny scraps. So my collection of tiny scraps is growing. These bits and bobs that I've collected, you know, some of them are really wee. And, I mean, look at these little teacups. Whether you can see those. I'm not going to take them out because I'll lose them. But they are tiny. And I wanted to be able to store them, probably not in these bags, because these, I've had these in a little tin on my desk. But some of these, slightly bigger. And these I want to store on my desk so that they're there, I don't forget about them. So what I thought I'd do is, and this, I should say that these images, these tickets, are fabulous. This is one of the sheets, it's a set of 3 sheets. This is one, and this is the full size, and I've actually shrunk them down to print 2 to a page to get the size that I wanted for my cards. So you can see, shrunk them down really well. I'll link this at the end of this video because that's really great for tickets. Okay, so what I thought I'd do is make another one of these. Now this one, as you can see, I added this to tie, which I never use, I have to say. And it's getting quite full. There's a lot of stuff that's not in here that I keep in other places, but I thought I'd make something similar to this. Only smaller, obviously. I don't want anything this wide. So what I have is this book cover. And this was a book on butterflies. And it's an old book cover. You can see the aging around here. I think it was covered, but it's a good little book cover, nothing wrong with it. And I thought I could use this So this is my starting point. I don't know whether I better zoom out a little bit. Hang on. No, other way. That's as far as I can go here. Okay, so that's my book cover. And what I'm going to use to make the pages is this fabulous catalogue I got when we were remodelling our bathroom. You can see nice big pages, but really good quality paper, card, almost card, thick paper. So I'm using this. Not going to waste it. It will be perfect. So what I've done is I've cut out my pages to the size I want, and I'm going to do 6. And I've started here. You can see I've folded my pages ready, and I'm trying to keep them the clearer page, the brighter page on the inside. These pages get glued together, so you won't see those really. So these are my pages, and then these are the concertina folded pieces that fit to the side to make my page big enough to get my hand in. Okay, so I've got them here ready to go, and you can see what I've done. I've cut my strips to the same length as a folded piece of paper. Okay, so we'll fold this one. I'll show you how I do it. Just fold that one in half. And then this piece, which is 1.5 inches wide, I fold in half once and score it well. Turn it round and then just fold it each half in half again, which gives me the concertina fold. Okay, so obviously for my book I'm doing 6 of these sleeves, so I needed 12 of these. So I've got them all ready to go, and I'll make up this one with you, and then I will make up the others and come back and show you where I'm up to. Okay, so we'll just add the side tabs to this one, concertina sides. I've actually done the others. They're all ready, and I think I'm going to cut this back to just 5 pockets. It's looking a bit chunky. By the time I get the bits in, on this side I want. And what I'm also doing is I'm coming away from that centre fold just a fraction with this concertina piece. You can always trim the top off, but it just helps fold it over, and it's probably just about, well, that one's hardly anything. It's about 1/16. I obviously haven't, oh no, that's right. It's about 1/16. So you can always trim that off at the end. Probably easier just to glue down here actually. Okay, remembering we want that in the middle. Yep. See what I mean? Just come up a fraction from that fold line. Oops, sorry. Camera. So you can trim that down. Okay. So there we go. And I think they look tidier if you do do it this way, so the mountain fold is inbound. If you see the original one I did, oh no, that's not it. That's a good one. What have I done with it? This one. I don't like this, so I discard that one. So yes, there we are. There are my 5 little pockets. And as you can see, before I put anything in, that's quite full. Could probably even do with just 4 for this little book. But I'm going to put some ties. I'm just going to add some ribbon, and that will keep it closed. Okay, but first of all, what we want to do is glue down the centres of here. And up to you again, you can use glue or you could use double-sided tape. And I might use double-sided tape, I think. Hang on. Okay, so I've added some ribbon to the inside of my book cover, ready to tie. So that's done. Pop that there. And these are my pockets, and I've added double-sided tape to these. So for the front and the back one, I've added 3 strips because they will be glued down to the inside of the book cover. And for the ones in between, I've just added 1 piece of tape. Okay, but I'm going to add some glue as well, go for broke. So I'll start by adding all the pockets together. So we'll start from the back and work forward. Just add some just thinking about it. There we go. A little bit of glue there, and then just line them up. I did adhere those together. Okay. And I haven't taken my tape right to the very top. Which I might put a bit of glue. Will I put a bit of glue at the top? Yes, I think I might. Yeah, that's probably better. Because going in and out of the pockets, well, that becomes a weak point. Okay, so we'll do the next one and put some glue up here and down the sides. Just peel that back. And there's our next pocket, so we'll line those up. There we go. Okay. Line that up. We might weight this when it's finished, put something a bit heavy on the top. Okay, last one. Let's take them all off. There we go. There you have it. So it opens right up, which is good. Easy access. Okay, we've got our ribbon so we can close it. And actually, by having it that little bit shorter, you could put tabs on. Don't know, I'm thinking about that. Put a tab on each pocket so you know what's where. Oops, gluey fingers. So that'll sit with the other ones, and actually if it's a bit tighter it'll probably sit like that. So now what I'm going to do is decorate the front cover. So I'll just go and gather some pieces and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got a piece of music paper and that is going to be my base. You can see here I've got a few other bits and bobs, but I'm going to stamp as well. And you won't see a lot of this stamping, but just in case there are areas that are blank, that will do. Let's put that to one side. Okay, so my first piece is a bit of music paper. Music paper. That's this one. The next piece is the inside of an envelope, which straight away covers up a lot of my stamping, but never mind. Now, I've more or less arranged these here because I'll fiddle around otherwise. But basically, I'm thinking so this is how my page ended up, my cover. I fiddled around for ages and then got rid of the green tickets. I didn't like the green on the blue, so I picked some of these colours. So now all that remains is to add this to the front of my page. I'm very tempted to cover that with some, do like a one-sided, what's the word, what am I thinking? A one-sided laminate, just to protect that. Don't know. Thinking. Will I, won't I? Okay, hang on. So here's my laminated page. It does give it a bit of a shine, but it will protect it. So I don't mind that too terribly much. And now all I've got to do is adhere it to my page. And because the back is paper, that should adhere quite well. So I'm going to use fabric glue just to be sure. There you go. That's it. That will stand nicely on the shelf. Done, finally. My quick project that I got a bit carried away with. Hope you like that one. Thank you if you stuck with me. Now to load it. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.